Wow. What's up, boys? Can't you when you're shouting that dear shout? Boys, I put too much effort, too much energy into women. I was up till like 2 a.m. last night, just talking to the ex-girlfriend, trying to answer some questions for her that she doesn't want to know. Drama. You guys like drama, don't you? It's difficult, boys. It's difficult when you care about somebody, but you gotta let them go. No news today. Wait, no news today. Thursday today. No news. There's no news ever. There's just, it's newsless now. News doesn't exist. That's not anything. Nothing exists, boys. Everything is AI. Nothing exists. No girlfriend, no drama. Yeah, more or less. I don't even have a girlfriend and there's drama. I mean, it's alright. There's always something. There's always something, there's always somebody. NASDAQ coming down today. Coinbase down a decent amount too. Markets overall coming down. LAC coming down. This one, why am I invested in this? CTGO coming back up good. Love hurts. It's unfortunate. I started dating like again quickly. I guess not really dating, but started seeing somebody else rather quickly after leaving a relationship, and it's an unfortunate thing to have to tell somebody, right? I don't want to hurt people I love, right? Anyways, this is the NASDAQ. You've got, this was yesterday's level, and they did rally off of it. Let me just put it on different thing here. What's up, boys? It's ripping down. Like this weekly level failed, right? So they could bounce off that level again. Overall, like, you know, Nasdaq's still bullish. Edge Finder. This is Trader Nick's tool, Edge Finder. Check it out. Crowd is bullish. Yeah. Crowd is bullish. Jobs market. So we are in an AI bubble, right? So at some point this is going to pop. What this is telling me right now is it's, you know, there's not much reason for us to be, like, there's no reason to be a bear here. It'd be retarded, right? You know, maybe for the day you could be bearish, right? After you've seen this open, you could say, hey, I'll probably want to short the retest, right? I'm not taking any trades today. I'm sitting in long-term swing positions. I'm going to wait to get another prop firm account probably till next week. Just kind of watch the markets for a bit after taking a week break. But you can see overall, you know, Hood's down, Google's down, Nvidia's down. Nvidia really fucking leads the herd on everything here, right? Tesla's down. So all this shit like really causes the Nasdaq to come down too. Palantir is also a big one. Even gold is not coming up today. Everything is down today, which, you know, it's not like it's down a little bit sort of thing, right? Let's just delete these so they're messy. We'll do maybe a shorter stream today. I just got low on energy from. What pair swing did you took? What pair swing? I'm on. I'm taking some. I'm on some longs on Master, which is essentially Bitcoin, but you can risk less, right? I want to add more down here, so I'm leaving myself a little bit of room for margin, right? Right, like I'm gonna I bought some here and I'm gonna buy some here, right? And then ultimately, like, Master should do well, right? Because it's essentially just Bitcoin. But if it keeps dropping down, I still have some margin to work with, right? So we're managing our risk with Bitcoin, right? Like Bitcoin, we talked about this coming down here, right? And it's probably going to go sub 100, of course, right? It already did, kind of, right? They bought it up off that, so, you know, it could come down for another kiss down. It could just fucking drop, right? It could drop really heavy. 30% drops are pretty common. So easily could come down here on Bitcoin. So we need to be able to position ourselves properly and just kind of DCA in, because eventually this will come back up, and we're just long-term playing it, because fundamentally everything is more or less bullish right now, fundamentally, right? Same with QQQ, like, just ease in, right? Just ease into the positions, right? Let them, so buying after this pullback. We'll buy some more down here if we need, right? And the great thing about swing trading like this is, like, as long as you have enough margin to work with, you can't really go wrong. As long as you're watching to make sure that there's no massive market collapse, right? And the massive market collapse most likely isn't going to just fucking happen out of nowhere, right? Like, it's not going to just collapse, most likely. So we have pretty good odds, right? It's very unlikely that something like this just happens out of nowhere. What's going to happen is you're going to see some weekly closes that are pretty bearish, but this was a pretty all right close, right? So I'm not too concerned, right? Same with Bitcoin. You know, we had a pretty decent close, right? So these pullbacks are just more opportunity for them to accumulate more. And when you trade swing like this, it's a lot easier to not be emotional about it, right? Because I can just walk away for the day and it really doesn't matter. Your view on gold is bearish now. Yeah, so as gold came up, right? Like, what did we say yesterday? Gold was going to continue ripping a little, right? And it did, right? It's going to maybe come up a bit more. Right, probably go up one more level. But yeah, as for like day trading right now, to me, like day trading is, it's really silly to be day trading this actually. Like now that it's just so weird. Everything is so weird right now that like October, I lost money. I lost a good amount of money in October. So why am I going to continue trading? You know what I mean? And that in itself is trading too, right? The decision to not day trade, at least right now, when things are weird as shit. Right? Like sure you could have maybe gotten this short. But I don't really want to be taking shorts right now. Because it's just been irrationally long for so long. But this would have been a prime example of just, you know, you've got that open that's pretty bearish. You got that 4-hour close. That's bearish, right?
I took the short to the gap that needed filling.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, this gap here. Yeah, that was the obvious play. If you want to look at the gaps, you can put real-time hours on, or regular trading hours, right? There's the gap, right? So it came down on the open. There's your retest, right? So you could get your entries. And then just go to fill the gap, right? So they might rally off this gap, who knows? Right? You can see the 1 hour close decent there. We'll see where this... Right. They failed to close back within there, so you know, I think there's a really good, like, I wouldn't be shorting here after that move already. If anything, I'd be looking for a long, right? So you could take longs here. I would just be really careful, right? Because it is a bearish day, right? But here, look, this actually might be the bottom for today, right? You've regained this, failed to make a new low. Right, this might rip all the way back up, and I think that's probably that's probably your better bet today, honestly. Like if you wanted to take longs here, because that was the gap, right? Probably shoot for there, something like that, you know. and then just watch the candles. That's the play I would probably take if I wanted to take a play, because I'm a bull, right?
In longs again, lol.
I'm a bull at these levels, right? Especially because, you know, that weekly, right? Let's look at the daily. Yesterday was actually pretty bullish, right? They failed to make new lows. So, you know, and this is a gap fill, right? So despite it being a bearish day, this is probably a good opportunity. I'm not going to take it though. You could wait though, right? Like this doesn't, you don't need to be taking it immediately, right? But we can watch it. Let's look at gold. See what it'd be doing on gold right now, right? So I think gold, we said probably go up because we have that level there, that weekly level still. Let's just look at the hourly candles here. Yeah, you're gaining these, right? So again, I'd be a bull on gold too, right? This would be kind of your gold. This would be your gold setup, right? Something like that. I'm bullish on both. Let's look at Bitcoin too. Bitcoin might be a different story right now. Just for today. Range lows. Bitcoin's too difficult to day trade this right now, I think. Too much chop. But again, you know, somewhat bullish on that level. Failure to make a new low, right? Again, I wouldn't be taking a long here, but you know, I'm always more biased to longs because it makes more sense to be a bull, right? But we can watch the. We can watch this for a bit. We got the 2-hour candle closing soon here. The 2-hour on the Globex. This isn't. No matter where this closes, it doesn't really matter actually. Let's switch to the regular trading hours. You can see it. They're buying it up off that level, right? So. $79.90. All right. Yeah, if they don't hold here, they're going to be coming to this purple level, which is that weekly again, right? But yeah, I wouldn't be taking this long, but I think there's a good opportunity for there to be a long somewhere around here. I mean, actually, so on the 5-minute you just failed here, right? So failed to make a new low. Might be a decent long there, honestly. Your long feels wrong. It's funny. It's like, you know, the more wrong it feels sometimes actually is more right. I notice like when things are so obviously in your favor, like it tends to go against you. But yeah, like this is, you know, you've got...
Is this BTC or NASDAQ?
It's NASDAQ right now. You've got such a bearish day. I don't know, actually. You did fail this, so I'd be cautious if you want to take longs here. It's super risky right now, but I think both gold and NASDAQ go up today. Or I just expect this to be a fake out. You know what I mean? Kick's not emailing me when you start stream, but I get notifications are active. Anybody help? It might be the stream is doing something weird. I did notice the viewership is down a bit, well, now that I'm coming back, but I figured it was just because I didn't stream for a couple weeks. It's a shame. I should have a prop account, but I don't have any prop accounts right now. That strategy that we were talking about the other day of like just going with the open, right? This would have been profitable today. Retrace, stop loss above, target a new low, right? You would have gotten your 1.5R or whatever. I'm battling my demons. Just looking at the charts. Wop, pop, 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 pop. Both are coming down now. Gold and Nasdaq. They're moving synonymous today. Bitcoin's still dumping. It would be nice if you know, if these levels held. I am really cautious when
full ported from a chosen level.
Buy $20 account and full port from a chosen level. What is a $20 account? You're just gonna blow it immediately, dude. $20 is nothing amount of money. Like it's not even possible to trade with $20. The minimum amount to trade on a personal account is like $5 grand. If with futures. Like you can only open up one micro contract with $5 grand Canadian, like $3 grand US. Came a bit late. Check BTC already. Yeah, we're looking at BTC right now. Overall, I like to me, Bitcoin is torn right now. Gold is also more or less torn. I think gold's going to go up for the day. Right? I think gold's going to have a pretty bullish weekly close. We're going to see where the weekly closes here. I think good chance that the weekly fails to gain this high on gold. And then I'm completely torn on Bitcoin, right? I think a 50-50 chance if it goes up or if it comes back down to these levels here. This level is like already, this level is basically where it's already at, so I don't really give a fuck if it goes there. But it's like 50-50 if it goes here or up. I'm completely torn on it. So we just got to be careful. Overall, I am a bull as it comes down. Sumo said if it held 25.4, it was smashed 26. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So what his concept was I'll show you. I'll show you on Globex, easier to see, right? 25.4 was this level here, right? So let me just show you on the 12-hour. I can just say do the 24. I'll do 4-hour. So yeah, like this zone, right? So we gained that area, right? And now it's lost it, so it's rejecting off of that area, right? So that's what he was talking about. So all he basically said was, hey, all he basically said is if this zone holds, it's going to the next high, right? Which is always the case, right? So he was saying, hey, this is the next high, right? That's the next level. We already have it marked down. I don't remember what it is, right? It's the weekly level, right? So that's all he was saying, but it didn't hold. So what do? We go to the next level down, right? The next level down is this gap, and then the next level down from that is 25, right? Now, mind you, he's using higher time frames, right? So, what does he say? 25.4? I don't know the exact level he's referring to here for 25.4. Let me look at real hours. Nothing specific at 25.4, but oops. But yeah, more or less that. Like, you know, you came up maybe 25.5, right? Came up, gained this. He had to hold that, right? This is the level we were looking at yesterday, right? That was my level. Is 25.5, right? And it lost it. So it opened bearish today, and obviously it's just going to come to the next level. Like you can see how obvious that is. This is the next level down. They opened bearishly, right? So it's got to continue to this level down. Now it's a matter of if they hold this or not, right? Next level down is down here, right? Smoke. Simple, right? Do you still think it's going to go back to 26? Yeah, I mean, at some point. I think it's more likely that the trend continues, right? Than this to be the top. You know what I mean? Whether it buys up here or here, like I would say 80% chance maybe that it buys up either here or here, right? You know what I'm saying? And then goes for the new highs again, okay? But you do have that 20% chance that, you know, it comes back down even further. But it's pretty unlikely based off of, you know, this massive rally, right? That's a massive rally. So this is just coming back down. So there's a good chance, even before the end of the day, like this daily candle could close quite well, right? You still got 5 hours left. Right? It could just be getting some more fills, right? What you don't want to see, weekly closes back down here.
Have you heard of Mule Skinner? He trades similar to you and Sumo, but on min time frame and.
Yeah, I know Mule Skinner, yeah. I used to watch him back in the day on Crypto Traders TV. Like 7 years ago, dude. Yeah, I never understood how the heck he traded. So some of those guys are insanely good, dude. I don't know. Yeah, what you don't want to see is kind of what happened here, right? Where you get these solid weekly closes back in ranges, right? And then once you do get that, then this coming back up is filling in shorts, right? So people can prepare for that short. This is a pretty key level here too, right down here. That does not look super good, huh? Bitcoin still going down. Gold ranging. NASDAQ. Kind of ranging too. For that 30-minute close. Who's the trader they asked about? Mule Skinner. Which level do you expect them to hold in today and expect to buy? No clue. I never know. I literally never know, but I draw out levels. So this is a level and this is a level, right? You just play odds, right? So it's probably wise to be buying somewhere around here, right? That's all I can really say. It's probably wise. I'm already in longer term swings. How do I find a setup every day? I look at levels, and then I look at generally what I do is I look at where the multi-hour candles close so I can know the direction. And then I look at levels and I enter on the levels. Or exit on the levels, right? So today, all you would have done is, you know, seen the bearish closes, right, on the open. Wait for the pullback and then short to that level. Right? Now, overall, I'm bullish. Nice, you switched to Kick, good. You can collect points watching on Kick. Get free Maven accounts. If you guys want to get more free Maven accounts, you can go into the Discord, discord.gg/Maven. There's free accounts in there for you complete quests. You know, like make a post on X or whatever, you complete quests, and then you get free accounts. If you want to get your own Maven account, you can use code HUNTER for 5% off. $15-minute close there. Kind of a spinning top. Doesn't really tell us anything. It tells us probably more downside a little bit. They do not like my my master long here. I was looking at China 50 the other day to see if it's easy to trade. And it kind of just like trends throughout the Asia session, right? If you looked at it after, like, if you waited like an hour, right, and then just see what direction it went, and then just follow it. You know what I mean? Wait an hour, it reversed, right? Wait an hour, it reversed. Wait an hour, continue. Wait an hour, it's going down, right? I was wondering if China 50 is easy to trade just through the Asia session. Wait an hour, kind of continue down. Wait an hour, goes up. Wait an hour, goes up. Funny, right? Pretty accurate. I just don't know if I want to trade China 50 or where the heck I can trade China 50 even. I went from positive long to feeling hopeful. Luckily, a small lot. Yeah, today the CEO of Maven is giving away a bunch of accounts who completed tasks on Zli. So if you join the Maven Discord, you can do the tasks on Zli, get some free accounts. How do I determine my levels? High time frame candle bodies. That's it. It's the only thing that matters. So I'll throw it on Globex. Right, there's a level here. Right, all these lines are levels basically, right? There's a gap here. Right, 4 hour. I wouldn't look at anything lower than a 4 hour for levels. There's your gap, right? Yeah, they used this level before too, right? Weekly levels. You can see a level here, past your level, past your level. You don't know which one they're going to take. So generally what I like to do is I draw a zone and then I enter on the top and bottom of the zone, right? So for example, let's say I wanted to be a bull here, right? I drew this zone, which is 2 levels basically that are close together, right? I would enter on the top here and I would enter on the bottom, okay? And then I allow a little bit of room just in case they like to liquidate some shit, right? So it would be something like this. You would be entered here, right? And that would be the trade more or less, right? If I was a bull, right? I am a bull. So more or less that would be the average position. And then you'd have a decent entry, right? Somewhere in that zone. Right? And then you'd shoot for the next level up, which is the next zone, right? That would be your trade. Well, I'm just gonna wrap it up there. Let me do a giveaway real quick. Forgot about giveaways. Let's do a giveaway real quick. Just type in oh, it's been a while since I streamed, eh? Plus heart. Let's do heart. Feeling some love. Plus heart. And we'll do a giveaway for a 5K one step. And then we'll wrap it up. A little bit of a shorter stream, 45 minutes. I guess time flies by. I'm just so exhausted, bro. I got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. It's difficult to sleep when you're having a difficult conversation with people. Is it only tracking Kick right now? It might not be tracking the YouTube entries right now. Oh well. Yeah, there might be a bug with it. Anyways, I'm gonna spin it. 5k Maven one step. You can use code Hunter if you want your own for 5% off. Ranger loot, congrats. Open up a ticket in Maven's Discord, discord.gg/Maven. Congrats, guys. Yeah, cool. I'm not trading right now. I'm taking like another week probably off. Just leave the swings to go. Okay. Take care. Thanks, guys.